Here it is, the brand new Ninja Speedi rapid cooker and air fryer, and brand new on the market. I just got it today. I was kind of excited about it, although, I have this, the king of my kitchen right here. It has been for quite a while, but this kind of takes some of its features, or at least one of them, and that's the steaming feature. I think that's one of the biggest deals with it. Not to mention that it's square, because most of Ninja's air fryers are round, and I'm kind of partial to a square air fryer. You know, square is there. That's something I just made up. But anyhow, what we're going to do is my traditional unboxing, where I kind of show you the artwork and show you what the outside of the box is, where you can look at it and see what you think. Then we'll open it up, turn it on, look at it closer, and then you can kind of go from there. I'm not going to do any cooking today. I'm going to. I got some recipes in mind. But right now, we're just going to take a look at it, see what we think about it. I'm going to tell you, again, a few more things I think will be useful to a lot of people. Let's get it started. Okay, so here is the front of the box and some of their top features, which is 15-minute meals. That is really neat. And you can see what all they do in 15 minutes in their rapid cooking system, which is steam and air fry at the same time in one pot. Now, that is pretty neat. They have the Speedi Meal Builder, and when you scan that code, and I think you can also get it from their website, but it takes you to this website right here. And then all you do is you come down here and you just click that Build Your Meal, and I'll show you more about that in a minute, but then you literally build your meal, and they tell you temps and times, and maybe a few other things. But other than that, let's see, right here, crisper tray, cooking pot, air frying mode, 7 functions including air fry, sear, saute, and more, rapid cook mode, 5 functions, speedy meals, steam, bake, and more, easy lift lid, open the lid, pause, cook at any time during the cycle, which is good. Smart switch, early switch from air fry, easily switch from air fry mode to rapid cooker mode. We're back to the same thing we saw a while ago. It says 4 people capacity, it's 6 quart. So, and then this right here, this kind of gives you an idea of how it's laid out. And my dogs decided to come in. But superheated steam cooks food while retaining moisture, and air fry above that plate. So you'll see all that in a minute, and I'll kind of give you an idea of how it works. But let's see, right here, we can do this. The Ninja Speedi Rapid Cooker Air Fryer, what's inside? There you go. We'll spin it around and get the wattages right quick. Might know I would have it upside down. But it's 1760 watts, at 120 of course. There's a model number. So I'm going to open it up. We're going to take it out and look at it. Be back. Okay, so I've kind of tilted the box over and opened the top. I wanted you to see this just in case. And a lot of times you miss this when you open in a box and throw it away. And here you'll have it if you ever need to go back and find it. But here's how to set up an air fryer, how to set up a rapid cook recipe. This code that takes you to that Speedi Meal Builder. Here it is again, and it might scan better here for you. You know, sometimes there's trouble to scan, and I've had trouble myself before. But again, I think you can get it from their website, but it's very nice to have. Here's the books it comes with. We'll open those up in a minute. Well, as a matter of fact, we'll do it now. They're already open. It's the quick start guide right there. Just the owner's guide, just normal stuff. And here's a, well, I'd have to open that up, and I'm holding the camera with one, and I imagine it's a little shaky, but there you go. There's one of the things it comes with, which is easy to find on their website. I've already looked at it on their website, all of this stuff. So anyhow, I'm going to get this out of here. Be back. Okay, so as far as looks, it looks good. I like that gray color. It's kind of a change from the black, although I like the black too. But, and then like this, what I call like or I think it's referred to as the tactile feel of the buttons and all. It feels good. All of them do. The measurements, let's see, right here. This one, if you include that foot, that counterbalance, or that thing to keep it from wanting to turn over when you open it, which is really handy to have, it's around 14 inches. Now that's rough, but 14 inches in that direction. Now I'll just turn it around this way so you'll see what I mean, because it has an offset on the back and an offset on the front. So we're 14 in one direction, and then this direction is probably, and I'm going to have to estimate that a little bit, 14 and a half, maybe 15. So 14 by 15. If you figure that, you'll be okay. Height, somewhere around 13 inches, right at 13 inches tall. So, I mean, again, they probably have better measurements if you want to look them up, but that gives you a rough idea. The inside of the unit looks good. Again, it's designed like that, kind of. No guard over this, because the original Ninjas, these type, had a guard over them, and I always thought that kind of blocked that radiant heat from this when you're trying to brown something. So I like them being open. Here is the plate, and I'll show you how the pot does. And I've already checked the pot. It goes in all directions, and I got to get where you can make sure you can see this. It has, if I can, right there. It has the graduations actually stamped into it. It's not, you know, it's not just written on there where it may wipe off or something. But you can see these feet right here, or I say you can. There are some, take my word, there are little ledges that when you want to use the two-level cooking, you just flip these out like this, and they kind of lock in fairly good. I mean, they're not real tight, but I don't see any problem or any reason to think of a problem with that. But that puts this in the upper position, of course, and you can put, you know, rice or whatever below it. And other than that, it looks really good. So we're about to plug it in, see what it looks like lit up. I'm going to turn it around like this. I will say it has, well, you know what, a lot of people want to know, so I will. It has the power cord is right at 32 inches. I believe I saw that before my tape wound back up. Yeah, 34, maybe 34 inch long. And then we're going to plug it in right here. It has a three-prong with a ground. So you have to have a three-prong connection, which I think everyone should have. And this is the first time it's ever been turned on, and I'm going to power it up. And it looks good. That's just my opinion. I think it looks good. Now, I'm going to do a few more things before I fire it up, but so far so good. And in fact, we probably won't fire it up right now. We'll just I may go over a few more things, like maybe I'll show you a little bit more with that build a recipe. I think that's a pretty neat item, or something nice to have. So, be back. All right, so I kind of moved the camera a little closer where you can see the functions, and I'm going to click through them. And here is what if you see, it says right here, air fry. So with this, in this position, this is what's lit up, the air fry stovetop side. You got air fry, you got bake roast, you got broil, and if you notice, it goes to 450, which is really good. I use a lot of 450 on steaks and stuff, and it's about the only way I cook steaks now is in an air fryer. I'm honest, I'm not lying. Dehydrate, sear saute, slow cook, and then it even has a sous vide function. Now, I may test it out one day on another video. We'll see how that goes. And then when you go to this side, when you go to the Speedi meals, you flip it up to the rapid cook selection. That lights that side up. You got Speedi meals, steam and crisp, steam and bake, steam and proof. So that right there pretty much tells you what it will do, or what it claims to do. We don't know yet. But one of the main things that you should know is this right here. And this is with almost all Ninja products, or the ones recent. This right here, that is a code you can scan, and it will automatically, it loads the serial number and all, and you can register the warranty for this unit right there by scanning that with your phone, almost like the Build-A-Meal thing. You have to scan it. I will say, here is that cup. Now, that one had a little bit of an issue, and I've got a video. I'm pointing at my other Ninja, the one that's sitting over there. Y'all saw it a while ago. It didn't want to stay in, and I had to put magnets on it, and I have a video where I added magnets to it. Well, this one, it snaps in. You're not going to have to worry about it falling out like that one did. So, that's pretty much it. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to show you a little bit on that Build-A-Meal, but not a lot more to show. Just hang around and I'll get something and we'll end this video. Okay, so at the beginning of the video, I mentioned it kind of took one of its features that I use a lot, and I really do. I buy foods now and freeze them on purpose, and I never did that before because of steam, which this one has it right here. It has a steam feature. So you can, say, take a chicken breast or a hamburger and freeze them and not worry about them going bad, already made up, put them in here, thaw them with steam, and then air fry them. That's just, to me, makes this, plus it being square, makes this pretty desirable, I think, for a lot of people that maybe don't need pressure cooking and the thermometer that one has, because this one does not have a thermometer, but you can see it's fairly easy to open, and you can check the temp with your instant read thermometer. And I mean, it's a good looking unit. On top of that, here's this. Here is, oh, I just reset it, but here is that build your meal, and I'm not sure how well you can see what I'm showing, but that's just it. You pick your base, you pick your protein, and your seasoning, you know, it's common sense, your vegetable, and your toppings, and then at the bottom down here you put generate my recipe, and then when you do, it will give you times, temps, and what they say you need to do. Anyhow, I think it's got a lot of use for a lot of people. Now, I'm not saying if you got this, maybe you don't need it, but maybe you do. I don't know. You know, I'm gonna try it out, see what I think, and I'm looking forward to it. Love y'all. Come back to see me. Y'all have a good night.